What's up? It's your beanie wearing friend, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a time that me and my friend got way too messed up, and it was a pretty weird night. But before I get into that, let me start off the video by saying that I am a recovering addict. I've got 7 months of sobriety, and YouTube has been an outlet that has helped to keep me clean and sober. So with that being said, here is what happened. So it started off, me and my friend were just chilling in his car at a Walmart parking lot. Like, we just wanted to get high. We wanted to do something. It didn't even matter. Like, we didn't really have anything at the time, not even money. Like, we were broke. But my friend spent his last bit of money that he had on some Xanax for us to take. And I think it was 2 pills each. And let me just say that I don't have much experience with Xanax. Like, I've probably done it twice in my whole life, and this was probably the second time. So we're just chilling in his car in the parking lot, listening to music, and we pop our Xanax, and I'm sitting there trying to scrape resin from a pipe that barely had anything in it, like it wasn't even worth it. Like, we were kind of desperate. We wanted to just get high. We didn't even really want to do Xanax that much, but that's all that he could get, and you know, it's all we had, and we were desperate. So about 30 minutes later, we didn't feel anything yet, and we got pretty bored, and we decided, hey, let's go into Walmart and steal some alcohol. So, like the degenerates that we were at the time, we went into Walmart and stole 4 Strawberritas, which, it's kind of a girly thing, but the reason we picked that is because they're 8% alcohol, and of course, Walmart doesn't carry liquor, so that was pretty much as good as it got, and it definitely got you drunk if you drank enough or drank it fast enough. And 2 cans was guaranteed to get you feeling pretty buzzed. So we're back in his car, we're sitting there chugging these fucking drinks as fast as we can to get even more messed up. And of course, alcohol dehydrates you. So we were both really thirsty, and there was a convenience store just right by the Walmart. And we weren't going to go back into Walmart because it had already seemed like pretty suspicious. So we went into this store, and I'm not going to lie, we were some degenerates back then. We stole some snacks to eat. I stole a small bottle of water, and we walked out, and it was so suspicious. Like, I was really, really uncomfortable the whole time. But the Xanax started to kick in now, and we were starting to feel a little weird, and we're walking around on the other side of the convenience store, and there was this homeless dude just sitting there talking to us as we walked by. And he was actually a pretty cool guy. A little weird, but he was a cool guy, and we ended up just chilling there for a few, and sitting there talking to this dude, sipping our Strawberritas, just hanging out, getting higher and higher over time. And this is stupid, and I really highly advise against this, but me and my friend got into his car and we drove to his house because he said that he might have some money somewhere at his place. Please do not drink and drive or get high and drive, please. It's very dangerous. Seriously, please. So we're driving to his house, and I'm sitting there like anxious as fuck, even though I was on Xanax. Because he's buzzing hard and coming up on Xanax and driving, so I'm freaking out a little bit. Like, I made sure my seatbelt was on, I made sure that it was gonna lock up if we had gotten into a wreck or something. But we did make it to his house safely, and he did end up having a little bit of money somewhere in his house. Not enough for drugs, but it was enough to go get something to eat. And we were on our way to go get some food, and this is where things started to get pretty weird for me. I started to feel very, very relaxed, and all that anxiety that I had just vanished, and it was only getting heavier from there. And I started kind of nodding in and out over and over again. And next thing I remember is that we're at a Whataburger parking lot, which is a 24/7 hour burger joint here in Texas. And we go inside, and I was so chilled out, like just like slumped. And when we were making our order, actually, the people behind the counter knew we were fucked up. Like, I swear, everybody behind the counter kept looking at us. And the lady that was taking our order had told us to be careful and like not do anything dumb tonight. So we ordered food, and we go to sit down and wait for our food. And then a cop comes in to Whataburger. And of course, now we have to play it off like we're normal, we're fine. He just glanced at us and went about his night though and ordered his food. Thank God. I was relieved, but I was also really hoping at the same time that he wasn't going to come sit somewhere close to us, because we were like in the back of the place where nobody could really see us. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my friend, whenever the cop came in, he played it off so normally, like he had to go to the bathroom, but I could just tell the reason he went to the bathroom is because the cop came in and he was too fucked up apparently. And about 5 minutes later, he came out and our food was ready, so he goes to get our food, brings it back to the table, and we start eating. And I'm starting to fade in and out again, just over and over, like I'm starting to lose it. And luckily the cop's order was a to-go order, so he got his food and left, thankfully. So I'm sitting there trying to eat this burger, kind of fading in and out, and my friend was doing the same exact thing. Well, I passed out and woke up like maybe an hour later, and apparently that whole time I was just sitting there with a burger in my mouth, just asleep. And when I woke up, my friend wasn't there, so I go out to his car and he's not there either. So now I'm just starting to get a little worried because I'm thinking, shit, he probably like went and wandered out somewhere like high as fuck, blacked out on Xanax. So I'm sitting there trying to call him over and over again, still high, still a little drunk, and he's not picking up. And I kept trying to call him multiple times. And so I go to check the bathroom, and this fool is laying on the floor in the bathroom, sleeping. And so I wake him up, he gets up, and we go back to our table, and we're talking about what the hell just happened. And then, again, we both started fading in and out. And of course, I passed out again. Wake up a little later, friend's gone again. So first place I go to check is the bathroom, and he's not there. And I look out the window, and I don't see his car. And so I'm freaking out, just trying to call him again. And of course, he's not picking up. So I go outside to smoke a cigarette, and I'm walking around trying to see if I can find him anywhere, calling him over and over again until he does finally pick up. And he sounds slump as fuck. Like, he was trying to talk to me, and he was just, what? I don't know, man. And I'm asking him, where the fuck are you? Like, I'm outside of Whataburger. I cannot find you, dude. And he kind of snapped out of it when I said that, and he was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, man, I'm not far. I just parked somewhere else to sleep, I think. So he probably drove blacked out on Xanax, but luckily he was safe, and he was like, hold on, I'm coming back, hold on. And I told him, no, just stay where you're at, tell me where you're at, and I'll come to you. And he was like 2 parking lots away. So I'm walking to him, staying on the phone the whole time, stumbling all over the place, trying my hardest not to look fucked up. Cars going past me, and I'm trying so hard not to look high or drunk that I look weird. Like it looked like I was trying to hide something. Eventually I find his car, I get in, and he says, I'm tired, man, I'm gonna go to bed. And I was like, alright, man, that's fine, because I'm thinking what he meant is he was just gonna fall asleep again, and we were just gonna chill out in that parking lot, and we would just sleep for a little bit. No, apparently he meant he was gonna drive home, or drive me to my house, drop me off, and then go to his house and go to sleep. But I was almost too high to even care. I was like, alright, man, that's fine, I guess, just be careful, please. So he drives me to my house, and I'm still against drinking and driving, or driving high. But back then, like I said, you know, I didn't care as much, and plus I was really high, and it just didn't matter as much to me. Again, please don't drink and drive, please don't get high and drive. I was pretty reckless back then. But he did get me to my house safely, and I told him to call me when he got to his place, and so he agreed, kinda. And he was like, yeah, okay, man, I got you. And I'm telling him, alright, please drive safe, dude. And so I go inside, and I'm laying in my bed, fucked up, just waiting on him to call me that night. And he didn't call that night, and I started to get a little worried, but at the same time, I'm passing out over and over again. Like, I kept doing that all night. I was just snapping in and out of it all night long. And eventually, the next day came, and I called him to make sure he was safe, and he picked up and said he was fine. And then we talked about what the fuck even happened last night, what that even was. And it was a weird night, and there was so many chances that we could have gotten caught or gotten into a wreck, and from being too intoxicated, and it was just not good. But thankfully we were safe, and I don't really know how he's doing these days. We don't talk much anymore. I mean, he was one of my best friends when we graduated high school together, and then after high school we just got fucked up all the time, and then eventually it just our friendship kind of fell off because he got involved in some other shit. But I hope he's doing good today. And I'm sober today, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for you guys, and I'm thankful for this YouTube channel. It's been a big help for me when I feel like getting high. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, I seriously appreciate you. And please leave a like if you enjoyed the story, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to hear more. Last thing, feel free to send me your trip reports that I will potentially be making videos on in the future. All that information will be down in the description at where you can message me your trip reports at. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.